How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse. Today we're here with Thomas from Believe in the Run, and we finally have it. We've been waiting forever. This is the ASICS MetaRacer. Now, ASICS has delivered a lot of fast shoes over the years, but nothing quite like this. Thomas, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it's pretty exciting. Most of the shoes have been like racing flats, and they've worked until some of the more cushioned plated shoes have come out, and then ASICS kind of faded into the background. And now we're seeing they're coming back, and it looks like they're coming back big.
Well, you know, carbon fiber plates, that's the hot topic right now, and we finally have one in an ASICS racing shoe. It's built on that guide sole technology, gonna give that ultra smooth foot transition. And we've got a new flight foam compound. It's been tweaked, it's softer, it's more responsive. This is gonna be on par with all of those ultra responsive carbon fiber plate shoes that we're gonna see on the market in 2020.
Yeah, I've been running the Evo ride recently, and you can really feel the difference in the softness of this flight foam, but it's paired with that rigid feel of that plate. So you're gonna get a nice land, roll through those toes, and get a really good pop. And looking at the shoe, you might wonder why they would make the flight foam a little more rigid in the Evo ride. It's because it doesn't have the plate. So it's a little more rigid, but you get the toe pop from that because the foam is more firm. Now you move up to this, you're able to get that soft heel landing and go through. I am really excited to see what this shoe can do.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great contender. And when we look at some of the other competitors on the market, we're gonna see large stack heights. With the MetaRacer, that's not necessarily the case. It's a little lower to the ground, but it's still gonna have all the cushioning you need for the marathon distance. Yeah. So you're gonna see a lot of top ASICS athletes rocking this at the Olympic trials this year.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna work. I mean, the cushioning is still there, and it kind of, I like it because it goes to that ASICS tradition. Sometimes you need to improve things and go and try and get those new innovations in a shoe, and sometimes you go with what works. So it's a little bit of a give and a nod to the future, but still a little bit of homage to the past with a lower stack, faster looking shoe. And take a look at this upper, super breathable.
I'm really enjoying this upper. It looks super sleek, it's ultra breathable, and it's hydrophobic. And their main goal with this shoe was to keep your feet feeling as cool as possible, because if your feet are cool, your whole body is gonna run more efficiently, and the more efficient you run, the faster your marathon times are gonna be.
Yeah, and recently I have found out through trial and error, really temperature does make a difference in my performance. So anything that's gonna help me stay cooler, drier, it's gonna help me in the long run. So this is great. I usually bust on ASICS for some of their puffy tongues that stick up real high. And this is the first one I've seen where it's a minimal tongue, yeah, and it's going, this is a pure racer. This is built for nothing but speed.
Yeah. Now moving on down to the outsole, we've got a unique design. Any first thoughts on this?
It's a lot of rubber, but it doesn't seem to make the shoe too heavy. So I'm guessing there's a reason for all this. I mean, you look at other shoes that are in the speed category, and you do see that they're putting the traction rubber up on the toe, getting that transition. So they must know something we don't know about just comfort and getting the kick through your legs. With the place where the shoe pivots, right behind the toes, you're gonna get that grip. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. What do you think?
Yeah, the outsole has a very unique design. In a lot of shoes similar to this, we're seeing that exposed midsole. Not the case here with the MetaRacer. I'm curious to see how this is gonna perform on the wet surfaces. It is a little smooth, but performance is gonna be the main goal for ASICS, so I'm sure there is a reason for this outsole design.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until we get some wet miles in it.
Yeah, we don't get too many of those days here in St. Louis Obispo. We might have to come out to Baltimore, run with you, test these out. Now, for me, I think I'm gonna be using this shoe for half marathon distance, maybe up to marathon distance. Where do you find yourself using this shoe in your daily training lineup?
I've run in less for the marathon, and it's got a nice light feel. If this has that pop and there's enough under the foot, I'll go for it.
Great to hear. Now, if you're as excited as we are to try these shoes, they will be available in 2020 here at Running Warehouse.